Hi everyone, this is Cody, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to make your ferro rod or flint rod work a lot better with either this Blue Hawk or Corona carbide garden tool sharpener, or a custom method which may actually work better out of an old pair of scissors. Okay, so the striker that came with this ferro rod, this is like a $6 one from Dick's Sporting Goods, is just this piece of metal that has some teeth on it, but it really doesn't work very well. So it made me think, oh, this is just a really bad rod, you know. So the sparks you can get with this, you can't get very good, even if you try to use the teeth. It just doesn't work very well. So that's what you get stock. So I thought this isn't very good, but then I tried some other stuff. So there's this, which you can buy it $5 at Lowe's, this Blue Hawk version. You can also get a Corona version at Home Depot for like $10. Now it has a carbide tip on it, which is really tough, and it's basically a 90-degree angle. So you can also do some tasks that you could do with the back of your knife. Now this, I'm going to move this stuff out of the way so I don't ignite anything, actually throws good sparks. And as you can see, it's much, much better. And you can direct them, you can get nice hot sparks. And that's the difference between these two. Now, I got to thinking, what if I could make something that I already have and that most people could do for free? So what I did is I took a pair of scissors, just a cheap pair. I think I got them for like $1 at the dollar store a while back. They were, the blades on them were dull, and there was no way to sharpen them since they didn't open up far enough. So I just drilled out the center pin, and then on the back it's a really nice 90-degree angle. Now you can also take a file to this side and put a 90-degree angle there, just a flat file. But I've done part of that, but I haven't finished it yet. So the back is just a nice 90-degree angle. Now this also works very good. And in some ways I think it's better. Now both of these, you can just like barely put any pressure at all, and they create sparks. Whereas the this one, there's no way you could do that. Now the one difference, so this is much nicer. You can also take off this, cut it down, and make it a smaller unit that still looks nice. The scissors one, I'm thinking of what I'm going to do is chop off this plastic handle, chop this so it's a bit shorter, and then making it into a nice tool. But the difference I found with, they both perform about the same for throwing sparks, but one difference, so I can put this down on this, let's say, and I can do this and make a very hot, intense spark session, like right on a leaf or something, and that works really well. Now this doesn't seem to be able to do this. You just kind of have direct sparks. You can't do really fast sparks. So it's kind of a trade-off, because this may throw the sparks a bit better, but this is also really cheap, and you can do that with it. So I think this is just as good, if not better. So now we're going to try lighting something with it. And this also comes, this tool here comes with some oil for lubricating the joints on your garden tools. Okay, so we'll try a cotton ball with the homemade one. As you can see, no problem. And then we'll try the same thing with the Blue Hawk. If I can get that cotton ball to stay there. And again, no problems. Now one last thing, your ferro rod generally comes with a some sort of string that goes through that attaches it to this not very good striker. So you could either use paracord, or what I'm going to do is use this jute twine. So this stuff is great because it's actually, if you open it up, get all the fibers out of it, it's actually very flammable and easy to light with these. So we could demonstrate that, I guess. So that should be enough to burn. I'm not sure which one I want to use. I guess I'll use the scissors. and as you can see, it burns really good. Those opened up fibers. So what I'm going to do is use that to attach either this or the scissors to the ferro rod. So then if I was in an emergency, I'd always have a source of ignition for starting the fire. Okay, so I actually ended up having to drill this hole out a bit more since it wasn't big enough to fit the jute twine through. But now this is a good setup. It feels pretty natural. The green goes with this green. And it's set up now, so if you need to start a fire, you can actually make a few fires with this. Just untie it from this side so it's easier to tie back. And then you can start your fire, and you still have some cordage, and it's tied nicely so you doesn't get in the way. You can still throw your sparks. And you could do this with the scissor method as well. Tie the scissors on. And you could definitely make a better handle for them. So those are two options for Ferro Rod Strikers. And this also comes with a cap. So that's nice. So if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. And I will see you all in the next video.